Today, the Supreme Court is hearing arguments on the Idaho transgender athletic ban. It's just a hearing, but that ruling that ultimately comes could have a huge impact on the entire country. KREM 2's Brandon T. Jones has the very latest.
Well, 27 states currently have a ban on transgender girls and women from participating in female sports or teams. Idaho is included in that number and has been for 6 years when Governor Brad Little made Idaho the first state to sign in the Fairness in Women's Sports Act. The law requires athletic teams at public schools, colleges, and universities to be designated based on biological sex, stating in that law that teams designated for women or girls shall not be open to the male sex. Well, shortly after that law was signed into place, Lindsay Hecox, a trans woman, sued the state because it prevented her from competing on Boise State's women's track and field team. After years of litigation, Hecox filed a notice attempting to dismiss her lawsuit just this past fall, citing significant personal and family challenges, including negative publicity from the case. But a U.S. District Court judge struck down the dismissal efforts, saying it would be unfair to the public's interest to abandon the lawsuit now. This morning, Idaho reps laid out their argument in court, stating Idaho's law classifies on the basis of sex because gender or sex matters in sports. Some of the justices pushed back and had questions in regards to this specific case.
The sex classifications in sports is not being challenged.
That's correct.
How does that work in this case? When we're talking about one individual being accepted from a particular or included in a particular category?
There's no basis for heightened scrutiny, intermediate scrutiny in that situation, Your Honor. If the sex-based line passes intermediate scrutiny, which no one disputes that it does, then the edge cases, the potential exceptions, that's all rational basis review.
That makes no sense to me. All right.
So that was audio from those oral arguments earlier in the morning. The Supreme Court is also hearing a similar lawsuit out of West Virginia today. And while these hearings are taking place today, the court's ruling will likely come later in 2026. So, of course, we'll continue to monitor this case and keep you updated as new details emerge. For now, in the studio, Brandon T. Jones, KREM 2 News.